Hey guys, so I'm just chilling right now, answering some last emails, wrapping up some last minute work things that require my attention, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I get ready for bed. The first thing that I do when I come home is take off my socks. Taking off your socks really sets the mood for relaxation, and that signals the end of my workday. And sometimes I get so comfortable at restaurants that not only do I take off my shoes, but I also take off my socks underneath the table, but no one knows because it's underneath the table. It should stay that way. And afterwards, I come home, I sit in this spot right here, and I put this pillow on my lap, put the laptop on the pillow because I'm really scared of getting hot. So I need to separate the heat from my body. And I wrap up any last emails or anything that requires my attention from JK. And then I close the laptop. It's time to take a shower. So I head into the bathroom, and the first thing I do while I still have my contacts in is I brush my teeth. And I make sure I get every motherfucking little nook and cranny in that bitch, and it's fucking going bang. And I wait until the signal goes off and it goes beep. Then I'm like, all right, cool. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes, just like the way the doctor said. Oh, and also Jill used to tell me how exaggerated I am when I gargle. That's because I learned it from my grandpa. This is how my grandpa gargles. I can't even do it. Hold on. Let me gather myself. Your grandpa's dead. It's not funny. One more time. This is how my grandpa gargles. I can do this. You guys get the point. I don't know why he bent all the way back there, but that's how my grandpa gargles. And then it's time to take out my contacts, and I take each contact out, and after that and then I rinse both eyes with the contact solution because I don't know why, but I feel like I get a ton of eye boogers. So there's all this gunk in there all the time, so I gotta rinse that shit out so I can be clean. And the important thing to notice here is that I always take out my contacts and brush my teeth before I shower. And the reason why I do that is once I go into the shower and the water rains down and then my eyesight is like Ray Charles, it just feels very, very relaxing where I don't see shit, my breath feels good, and then right after I'm done with the shower, I can go straight to bed. So now after I take my contacts out, I'm super blind, my prescription's -10, so I have to wear these glasses or else I can't see anything. Put these glasses on, and it's time for me to take my watch off. I put my watch and this watch winder. So what a watch winder is, if you have a watch that's automatic, meaning it doesn't really have a battery, it just is powered by movement, then when you're not wearing it, it's good to put in a watch winder because it'll wind and mimic natural wrist movement, so it'll keep going. So we have me and Gio's watches. And then after that, I open my drawer and I grab underwear, and it's time to shower. I don't do a full shower. I just rinse. And by rinse, I mean just use water. And that's because I take my full showers in the morning with the soap and the shampoo, and I never use conditioner. And I feel like I'm clean throughout the day, but I just have that extra layer of oil I want to get off. So I just use just water because I feel like using soap twice a day is too abrasive for the skin. And also the warm water at night relaxes me and it gets me in the mood for going to sleep. Put on my PJ sleeping shirt. And my PJ sleeping shirt, it's usually a V-neck because I don't like it when a t-shirt's like choking you up in the neck. So I have a V-neck, and these shirts are super old, so they're super soft. And both of these have holes in it. And I think it's just from old school wear and tear, but you know, you can't throw away old clothes, it just feels too comfortable. So after I do that, then it's time for me to head to bed. And when I head to bed, I make sure that my side is comfortable, but I also make sure Jill's side is comfortable for later when she comes in for bed. So what I do is I go into the upper corner of the room and I pull out her big ass fluffy ass blanket and I set her bed for her, because Jill likes to stay up later than me, and I want to make sure that when she gets into the bed, when it's all dark, she doesn't have to look for anything and she could just slide right into bed and just knock the fuck out and feel really comfortable. Then once I set my bed and I set her bed, I open the window and I tell the dogs to jump out and go pee. And the reason why I do it here, it's all about timing. And I do it here because now I'm about to watch some Netflix for like 20-30 minutes. And so this is the perfect time for Briggy and for Fawn to shit their brains out. I get into bed, I get comfortable, I turn off all the lights, and then I purposely lay at around a 85-degree angle. And that 85-degree angle, it makes me very, very sleepy while I'm watching Netflix, and I make sure the volume's not too high. And then right when I'm about to fall asleep, I get up, bring the dogs back in, and I tell Jill to come tuck me in.
You big bozo. You gonna take your glasses off?
And then I go to bed. Thanks for watching me get ready for bed. If you guys do any of the same things, which I know some of you motherfuckers probably do, like brush your teeth, and if you don't brush your teeth, that's nasty. Put in the comments below what you do that's similar. Do you also have freaking shirts with holes? Because I have a bunch of these. And for the last video, go over here, click over here. Other than that, don't forget to hit the like button, and see you guys next time.